Oh, you meant my character is a powerful lady. Oh shit, she is. She's gonna take over the world, man. And she's gonna bring back the wealth and commonwealth. Eh. That wasn't that great, but still. No, look at the outfit. Who dresses like this? If they're not powerful, I don't know what they are. Like, look at that run. That's a powerful general
By
run.
now, I'm
Oh,
sure
you
you
should.
deduce
You
that
know
our
what?
arrival
Nope.
in the
We're
Commonwealth
gonna
wasn't a
run away
coincidence.
from him. Fuck that. I don't want to hear that again. Communist, capitalist, whatever. Actually, no. It wouldn't be capitalism. It would be.
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
What's the punishment? Is it execution?
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay there. Advice to live by.
I don't like you people. Where's my quarters? I forgot. I'm lost again. I mean, I don't need my quarters. I just need my power armor.
He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced.
Yeah, I mean, he created a military in just under 2 years. Bitch, no, this is my power armor.
Myself. It's a cleaner shot.
Oh boy, that's a lot
And
of
leaves
metal.
that memorable ozone smell behind.
I had a joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know about Scribner.
I'm not gonna say it. And yes, my brain is fried. Raz, you are correct. Oh fuck, did I find Maxon's room? I think I found Maxon's room, guys. Quick save so no one fucking fucks me up. What? You better come in, or you better stay out. Thank you. I'm gonna steal from the general. Why do you dislike that, Piper? Is that why you don't flirt back with me? It's because I steal? You know what? You can come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Bitch. Come here. Motherfucker.
Hey,
no.
over here. What can I do?
Come here. Stay.
Wait there.
Okay, I'll be here then.
Mm-hmm. Shh. Now don't snitch on me, bitch. Bring her to your bed. No. I'm gonna rob them first. Yeah, you can keep all of this. Rob you, motherfucker. You can take anything from anyone anyway, who cares? Bottle caps. Bottle caps. Oh, is that your computer? That is your computer. Gold watch, flip lighter, cigar. You can keep your alcohol, you're gonna need it. Yes. I can read this. Oh my god. Armored jacket? Tegan? Okay, Cade. I want to read these two for some reason, mostly. Redwin concerns. As you know, in order to get the Pridwin rapidly to the Commonwealth, I had my engineering team pull her older power plant and replace it with an updated fusion plant. We pulled from the aircraft carrier wreckage. I was able to squeeze almost 100% efficiency from the new reactor, but the system is burning through our coolant supply faster than expected. You need to fix that, obviously. As we've been docked over the airport, I've been able to deactivate the main engines to cool down the reactor, but we're still eating up coolant when we're in hover mode. We're eventually going to hit a point where we'll run out of coolant. What's the E, right? When that happens, we'll need to put the Pridwin on the ground, and I desperately need your help if you want to prevent that from happening. I'll be certain to provide you with the details in our next briefing. Okay. I mean, this is kind of boring. I thought this was gonna be juicy. Confining who to the ship? Cade. Who's Cade again? I can't remember. Whatever. I was hoping for some tea. I'm surprised how no one is suspicious of me going into his quarters, but you know, that works.
Just let me know.
Damn it.
Come on.
Can do.
Alright. I think you really don't like me stealing from people. You like me breaking into shit, but you don't like
We need the key.
me stealing things, which is slightly surprising, but you know, whatever. Who's Captain Kel's terminal? Oops, I did not need that, but whatever. Fans have useful resources anyway. And the quarters, I wonder what they have that's so important. I feel like he might have more interesting things than the fucking commander. Do you have anything? Maxon, Endogram, Cade, Tegan, Quinlan. Meh. Meh. Ooh, Dragon's Dogma 2 is being released in 30 days. Yeah, I was planning on buying the first one, and the sale on GOG ends tomorrow, but I'm saving my money. I mean, it's really cheap. I could afford it and buy it, but I decided not to. I really should, although it is a hard game and I wouldn't be playing it really that much right now.
Like getting
Your
radiation
girlfriend has morals. I have
Stay away from
morals.
barrels.
Sometimes you should steal from bastards like these. I mean, maybe in this case I shouldn't, that is correct, but still. Anyway, let's go here, right? Haven't discovered that place, so let's go to there first. Wait, what? I haven't discovered that place either? Fuck, I haven't discovered shit. Yes, let's go here. What do you mean you have a spare game? Like a CD key or something? I mean, I'll take it, but you don't gotta give it to me. You can like give it to a person that might appreciate it in the present moment more. Yes, a spare Steam key. Aw, that's nice. Up to you what you do with it. I will say that. Because it is really cheap. It is affordable, but I'm just kind of building up money for my move and trying to spend the least amount of money I can. I need to buy a fucking phone case because otherwise I'm gonna break my phone. I had to take off the previous one because its energy was just too much and it was breaking down severely. And I need to buy like those controller rubbers because I can understand how controllers now actually wear down really significantly, really fucking quickly. That's a nice gothic church. Is it a church? It doesn't look like a church. A gothic town hall little building clock tower thing. Oh, what? What was that? Kill 300 creatures. It's not a, I mean... Yeah, like condoms, like for controllers, like the... Practice safe controlling, exactly. You need the safe word too, you know what I mean? Funny. You crack me up, boy. Yeah, crack me up. Oh no, I'm backing up. Piper, come back, Piper, Piper. I feel like this was the wrong direction to go down. Piper, come back, Piper, Piper. Nope. I feel like that's fucked. Piper, come back. Whoa, 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 whoa. That sounded like it was towards me, but I don't think it was. Did you ever have a Wii? I've never had any console. I mean, I actually, no, that's a lie. I think I had a Sega Genesis when I was like 4, 5, 6, but my brother mostly played it with his friends. Piper, where the fuck did you go? And then we sold it after, like, we decided, like, my parents and him, I think, decided that we really need to have... That's an interesting place to go down, but I guess I won't be going down there. Anyway, I think that's Follow the Railroad probably quest, but no, we had that, and then they sold it off so we could have a personalized computer back in very early 2000, and yeah, I've never had a console, ever. I've only played through friends' consoles, and yeah, a friend had a Sega console. I wanted to buy that off of him, but it got sold off before he could have just given me it. His mom just sold it off to like pawn shop markets, and I almost played the 360, but I couldn't bear playing Fable on a console. Like, I didn't know consoles have really limited frame rate and their graphics are crappier. Like, some games aren't that bad, but most of them were pretty fucking bad, I gotta be honest and say. So yeah, I wasn't ever a fan of console gaming, and now that I'm emulating them, I gotta say I appreciate and prefer emulated consoles, I'm gonna be honest. An emulated console game experience, because you can 4K them and 6K them, like increase the resolution like that, instead of, oh shit, instead of having to deal with like old consoles being, you know, kind of not great in quality. New consoles from like PlayStation and Xbox nowadays aren't that bad from what I know, but they were really bad back in the day. I didn't understand why people were like, consoles are superior race. I really, really don't understand that. I still love the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 freaking rock butt. It was awesome. It was great. But the games were kind of awesome to make it awesome, you know what I mean? And I myself preferred... I'm now wondering, wait, the dance... I'm sorry, my brain's going everywhere. The dance just randomly, like, dropped the loot I gave him? Or did I, like, strip him of the loot he had? I hope I stripped him of the loot he had. It's a really weird picnic area thing. Anyway, PlayStation 2 I love. We need to turn down the epic music, man. You need to shut up. Yeah, I really liked PlayStation 2 games. I've figured out that the old GTAs were way better on console than they were on PC in controls and like going past them and some other bits. Like the lighting and the colors were way better on console, but like the frame rate and resolution was better on PC. And there was only like more clutter. Honestly, nothing more that was better. But overall, I am not a fan of consoles. They seem like not great. options for gaming when it comes compared to PC. I'm definitely PC is the master race type of thing because you can emulate consoles and eventually will be able to emulate every type of console, and the quality of emulated console experience is probably one of the best experiences in gaming, period. If you can run it, if you can do it. If you can't do it, then it's shit. But, you know. I know that the Wii was kind of interesting, but most games weren't that fun or interesting looking to me. And I know... Was the Dreamcast kind of special, right? I'm just like trying to think of like what were the best. GameCube was kind of badass in a lot of people's opinion. I'm not that well versed about it. Are you okay? Are we friends? Are you gonna wreck my face off? I should eat. Freaking Castlevania Symphony of the Night, best games ever, but it was on PlayStation 1. There's like single releases of video games that was way better on console, and you also can't get some of those games on PC at all, so... But no, I never had a console, and nowadays I can understand and see why, because I go back and I see the original resolution and frame rate and everything else and the experience of playing them, and it's like, I would have hated it. I would have not been happy unless my brother, you know, maybe didn't say... Even then, like, he kind of messed it up when he said that he can see the difference between, like, 60 and 100 FPS. And I wasn't really seeing that until he said that. Like, I was experiencing it, but it didn't bug me as much as when he mentioned it, and then I could never go back, and now it's kind of just like I could not be happy with it. I really could not.
Stay off the grass.
Are you gonna shoot me if I'm gonna go on the grass? I need to test this out. I'm on the grass. Are you gonna do anything? Nope. Okay. Well, 30 FPS was the standard for 360 most of the time, and it wasn't great at all. It wasn't good. And the resolution was kind of crapola. Everything was kind of whack on 360 from what I noticed. And the only plus side of the 360 era is like games that we can't play on PC anymore because they didn't patch it, they didn't look after it, they didn't do XYZ, right? You have really weird legs, I'm just gonna be honest. I know those are like tank legs, but they are really weird. I wonder if like we threw something in there, if it would fuck up your whole walking thing, but anyway. It was just like... Yeah, the only thing is like those games that we can't play nowadays are still available to be played on 360 or future generations of the consoles. You can buy passes and you can buy those games and have them to be played in better and more improved quality, but even then that's going downhill nowadays. It's not really preserved as much as it used to be. And PC is still kind of the master race because there's mods, there's patches, there's unofficial patches, there's like so many things that make games like more fleshed out and infinite, even if they're old and made wrong, right? Like Bethesda games, they'll probably always be able, you'll always be able to play them because of the modding community. Except, you know, they're kind of getting harder to maintain, but I digress. Yeah, 30 FPS. I don't understand how most of the collective was gaming on 30 FPS. And then it wouldn't go over like 100, like 120, 1280, I mean, and whatever resolution scale, right? Like, I fucking can't imagine that.
No away.
Up yours? What should I say? Did I quick save? I hope I quick saved. Let's quickly quick save.
I told you to go away.
Are you gonna have that machine
Up
kill me?
yours.
I told you to go away.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Okay. Oh well, the Wii remotes came with a rubber casing for it because I guess people would accidentally be throwing it while playing it, and I used to call it the Wii condom. I wish PlayStation would like release a console that plays all the past generation PlayStation games like PS3 and later. Well, doesn't PlayStation 4 and 5 have like it had, now that the definitive editions are released, maybe it doesn't have it, but PlayStation 3 had PlayStation 2 games like GTA San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3, I believe, maybe. I could be wrong on that one. And I think the fourth one had the same with the third one, and I know that the fifth one has a little bit of the same with the earlier generation games, but not all of them, which is the shit. Like, that they're really messing up. Like, if you want to be a superior console in the market, you should make your game releases, especially if they're exclusives, infinitely accessible throughout the future releases of your games. That's just it. That's how you win the race, in my opinion. And I know Xbox tried the same thing on Xbox One. I don't know how far they went with it. I think the issue that they hit, the wall that they hit, is they can't transfer the games as well, and they have programming and coding and like source issues with it, so. Also, more controller options on PC, exactly, and it's cheaper, man. Like, I was checking on proper controllers because I'm getting kind of like tired of my Logitech, what's it called? F310 controller, but it's such a good controller. It's indestructible. It's so good. It's the best controller you can have. It works on every game, on every system, for everything. It's an amazing controller. But I could just go to my cheap like hardware store slash not even hardware store, like market, grocery store, go to the electronics section and get a controller on sale for like 8-10 bucks, and it will work for my system and most of my games. And I don't need to get, like, I checked Xbox, it's not as computable unless it's the old 360 controller, which uses the USB. I checked for PlayStation, non-compatible whatsoever. No PlayStation controller is compatible. I checked for like some other like Nintendo Switch controllers, and some of them are, but most of the time they're for Android, Switch, and some other shit. And yeah, it's just like buying controllers that are adaptable for consoles usually don't work as well for PC, especially if they're wireless. I'm like, wow. Wow, that's sad. I might as well just be a cheapskate on that. Ain't it right? And also, this Logitech controller is probably gonna be the best for every game, any game, for PC forever in the market. It's probably always gonna be the best of the best forever. I might need to just buy a replacement of the same type. Although I'm gonna probably buy like a Nintendo looking um controller just for like the experience of it, honestly. I'm just gonna, because I like retro looking stuff so much, and it's baller. I found one that is like probably not gonna be comfortable because I'm getting used to the weird horn things that you have like on PlayStation and Xbox controllers, and on this one, and not having them, like I can understand how that's gonna be uncomfortable. But I still wanna get it just for shits and gigs. It looks boss. And I can use it for my phone too, and that's gonna be good. I think I can use it for my phone? Could be wrong. I could not. Maybe I can't. Plus I don't like gaming on my phone. It pisses me off. Pisses me off. Dreamcast was ahead of its time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And had an arcade like perfect ports. See? 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 Listen, I grew up on consoles. 30 was normal for me. I get it. I'm not judging. If it was normal for me, it would have been normal for me too, right? But it's not. I grew up on trying to tweak Counter-Strike 1.6 to have 100 FPS when like just basically having it wherever or however I did wasn't cutting it. It was jumping between like max 60 or 70 and then dropping down to a steady 40. And then my brother comes in and says it looks like shit. And then I need to like be like, well, how do you fix it? He puts in a few console commands and I'm like, Ugh. Playing hide and seek mods on less than 100 was unfathomable. That was not the meta. You can't play hide and seek. And it's not like what like you think hide and seek was. It had so many weird controls to it. You had to be a pro to play hide and seek on 1.6. It wasn't like acting like you're an inanimate object. No, it was parkour in like in Counter-Strike. So if I grew up on that, it would have been normal to me too. Yeah, you can't miss anything that you don't know about. Yeah, I want a PlayStation that plays everything. They should make it a thing. They should make PlayStation 6 like that, and any new generation console. They could just make a bunch of money for reprogramming and reintroducing old titles from the very first PlayStation, Xbox, from the very first Xbox titles. And they would make mad buck, man. Like, plus if you add some just like remake things of like a CRT filter or other things or whatever, right? And then have it at like better quality FPS and render distances and everything else like that. Like, you could make infinite amount of monies and bucks. People would like need to have a console in every household. But nowadays, it's better to just have like a PC rigged up next to your living room TV or something, or have like I don't know if Google like Chrome or whatever it's called does it anymore. I know you can watch like videos if you and movies and stuff like that, but like if you can have a wireless hookup to stream the video you have on your PC to your TV, I'm pretty sure there has to be a contraption that does that. Um, But like if not, then you can just have your PC on like one corner of the room that's for the work area, and then hook it up to the big TV, and then have just a couple of controllers wireless going, and like you have a way better experience than ever like any console could ever provide to you. The only cool thing about consoles that I had when I was living in the UK was the point that you can watch Netflix easy, and like YouTube was annoying. It's better to have like your phone transmit YouTube to the TV through a USB stick. But you know, I other than that, like it's good for movies, Netflix, and other stuff like that. That's exactly that. That's the controller I was thinking about. There's a wireless one that I just recently found. That's like 8-bit dough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's solid controllers for a decent price. There we go. Are they wireless? I can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Post a link, of course, man. You're good to post links. You have a VIP badge too. I might as well make a rule that people with the VIP badges can post links. No worries. I mean, I put on your badges for a reason. You know what I mean? So I own like 4 8-bit though controllers. Are they good durability? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the one I was looking at, man. I want to have one just because like I love retro so much, and I never had anything retro. I only sold my ex's NES to try and play some games and never got anywhere with them. It took me ages to even get that shit set up because he didn't know what the fuck wasn't working, and I actually couldn't make it work on an old TV, but I could make it work on a new TV, and I don't know, it was weird as shit. Weird as shit. It was fun just trying to make it work, though. There wasn't enough games for me to nerd out over it, to be fair.
Come on, let's go meet the boss.
Oops.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that.
Okay.
Come on.
That is gonna be one of my most favorite conversations in this entire game. because I was
Jack,
just lucky
the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to.
on seeing a person play through it. What the fuck did you do?
Damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mix.
Also, look at how he's kept the
Welcome to
place.
Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Look at the place. Like, it's fresh, it's new. The only fucked up thing is this couch, honestly. And the pool table, but who cares? Like, look. Look. It's good.
I don't think we were done.
Sorry, we weren't. We didn't even start.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Stuff in here is older than you, Blue.
Oh yeah. I mean, not really.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question.
I mean, give me a second. I need to do some things before I can sit down, friend. I need to do some things. Where's my red dress? There we go.
Come on. Let me
Is this
carry
really...
Wait. Where's my militia hat?
Don't
Don't
interrupt,
cripple
Edward.
yourself.
The question is this.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
You mean aliens? Wait. I need to sit down here.
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our
You didn't
planet.
see the UFO
The
I
very
saw.
origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
It's really funny considering what I started this stream off of ends within the game. Full circle, man.
You think aliens created human civilization?
Wonder what they'd think to see us now.
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria.
Legit, we were talking
My father
about this.
excavated a city in the Rub al
Not,
Khali
we didn't
in
get to
Arabia,
this part,
which
but
dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange,
I fucking love
disturbing,
this.
even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans.
Legit,
I've
we're
spent
talking
my
about
life
this.
trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to
I
it.
already found
We'll
it.
talk more
I
about
just
this
couldn't
some
pick
other
it up.
time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now.
Was-
Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I kind of just want to be like, get to work, but
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
I killed one of your mercenary buddies, I feel like. Sorry.
I hope you have more to go on than that.
Don't worry. I don't expect you to do the impossible. Not on your first day. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't
I
let
just
the name spook you. It's
went
just a
there,
secure
and
building
I
that we're using.
think I killed
We
one
think
of
the
your
courier
buddies.
got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened.
I legit
Check
killed
in
one
with
of your
Maria
friends.
at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
If I didn't kill her. Oh my god. This is just so hilarious how it's all adding up.
I have some questions.
Shoot.
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't.
This is
You all
funny.
set then?
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. Anything else?
Why is that place the place that creeped me out the most, and then it has the serum, and I feel like it might be connected to the residents
How did
there.
this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate ambush. That's why I'm sending you. It's important that you recover the missing package. Are we good here?
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better get going.
Hmm. Am I still part of the family if I killed some family members before I got here? I was just out exploring and then they got real damn aggressive about me trespassing apparently, and I wasn't actually even doing anything wrong. I circled the area and then someone got too trigger happy about me being too close. I'm sure it's fine.
Hey,
Shit's fine.
Got a minute?
It can't wait? Fine. Let's hear it.
Apparently, Imogene's run off again. Mrs. Cabot has been asking me about her.
I know. Mother's been starting to pester me as well. But I really don't think we need to worry about her yet. She'll come home when she gets tired of whatever new boyfriend she's found herself.
Rich people
Ah,
problems,
hello.
eh? This is why Bethesda isn't taken seriously. I do gotta say that this is quite fascinating that we started the stream with conversations about these ancient, like, you know, sites and burial sites and everything else. And a lot of that research in real life actually usually gets misconstrued and like blown up to be some huge alien conspiracy theory about human genetics being altered and bullshit like that and whatever.
It's you.
And this dude full-fledgedly he believes it, and that whole topic is coming back on into the collective again. I just find it fascinating and fun how things added up today. I did not expect the shit out of that. I just didn't. Nothing.
Nothing else.
Then you have a job to do.
I know, right, Raz? Like, it's fucking funny. And also we saw the fucking UFO endgame, so it kinda... And there's UFOs in real life, I'm just gonna be honest, like, UFOs is definitely a fucking real thing. So it's just fun. It's fun. I like how we're
You're back.
connecting the dots
You
and
need something?
everything.
I
Ancient
was
aliens.
intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
And big archaeology. We're talking about big archaeology being a bullshit thing too. It's your
What was your
father's
father's
theory.
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed
We were
by
talking about that
cataclysm
a little
is
bit,
shared
not
by
too
many
much.
widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange. Disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
Like what I mentioned about the pyramids being a freaking power generator, apparently, that I didn't know about. Meh. Anyway, proof?
You have proof?
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings.
I mean, this is where it gets kind of wonky in real life, but in this reality, it could all just be true.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined to Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Any more questions?
Thank you for sharing that. That was probably really hard to share. Especially with my sexy face.
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the whole world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
Come on. The war was 200 years ago.
You know your history. Most people don't grasp how long ago the war really was. One of the effects of my father's illness was a slowing or arresting of the aging process. So, yes, he is well over 200 years old, as you suspected. Any more questions?
I'm over 200 years, so I believe that, but, what, did he find some alien technology that made him immortal and that made him insane or some shit?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It
That's
hasn't been
fascinating.
easy
This
keeping it up to
family's
pre-war
fascinating.
standards, but we do what we can. Are we done?
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I got...
The more I know.
Well, I suppose my father, he became... Are we done?
Yeah. Fuck, I really wanted to ask him more about it, but I guess I can't. What
What's going
about...
on? Whatever. Keep your secret.
Was there anything else?
No, I wanted to
What's
see if he
going
would
on?
share it at some point.
Okay,
Was there anything else?
No, he doesn't. Okay.
I've got to get going.
All right.
Weird, interesting. Huh. Well, there we go. Today's stream came full circle. At this point, I'm thinking, like, maybe I should just, instead of making compilations of all of my Fallout playthroughs, I should just upload all of my VODs into YouTube to just have them as playthroughs instead of, like, going through the tedious editing process that I really don't want to go through, because I really don't want to edit my shit. I'm gonna be honest. Playing through already for 3, 4, 5 hours is kind of hard enough. Like, editing it down to have like tiny videos of entertainment sounds very obnoxious. Like, if I could have a free editor for me that just does it for me, I would be so happy, because I'm sorry, I cannot pay anyone. I wish I could. I could pay someone to do it for me. But now I'm just kind of being like, maybe I should just upload these like long streams over. Mind you, I might be copyrighted. Actually, no, editing breaks out. That's not hard. I shouldn't be like, probably shouldn't be having copyright issues on YouTube, although they copyright classical music too, apparently. Fucking bastards. So I don't know. Yeah, no. I don't know. I think I have all of the armor I want to have. Do I? Hello? Champion right leg, left leg. 10-10. Meh. I don't know. If you guys have any opinion on that, you can share your thoughts. If I should just upload the VODs up to YouTube and just leave it at the for the day, like leave it a day, you know, on the process. But that's it for today's playthrough. I'm gonna read up on what you just linked and said to me, Mr. JM Funky Funk. And I'm just gonna save and exit and play some relaxing, nice music for the ending screen for me.